ABS-CBN Sports proudly presents the Adamson Lady Falcons, the Ateneo Lady Eagles, the De La Salle Lady Spikers, the FEU Lady Camaras, the UP Lady Maroons,
6-5 is the score of a form. You even
the UP Lady Warriors,
Nebrida with an ox.
the UST Tigresses, the NU Lady Bulldogs. This is the UEEP Season 75 Women's Volleyball Tournament.
Well, after Ateneo wins over UP in our first game today, we get to the final game of the year 2012 in the 75th season of the Women's Volleyball Tournament for your UAAP. Welcome to Volleyball Central, the arena in San Juan for the second game of our Wednesday doubleheader. The DLSU Lady Spikers looking to extend their winning streak to 4 against the NU Lady Bulldogs, looking to bounce back from a very painful defeat the last time out against Ateneo de Manila University. We'll talk about that in a while. In the meantime, alongside Mosey Ravena, I'm Boom Gonzalez. Just 3-4 games into the season, Mosey, ang dami ng pinag-uusapan, ang dami ng nangyari, and a lot of exciting games have already happened so far.
Well, you know, it started with a weekend that is full
right.
of volleyball.
That's right.
5 setters all the way, and that started things off here in season 75. Kaya tuloy-tuloy.
And much talked about yung NU Ateneo game, and we'll
Yep.
get to that in a bit. Let's check our team standings first, Mosey, para makita natin kung nasaan yung mga teams. I did say earlier, La Salle is looking for their 4th straight win.
Well, as you can see, Ateneo still with no losses in this tournament, so 5-0, and La Salle is in second place along with Adamson, but trying to get solo second in this game. And the National University, nandyan lang yun, right in the middle with 2-2.
National University, of course, hoping to avoid going down today.
Yes.
Napakahirap na schedule nila. First, it was Ateneo. They had Adamson, they had Ateneo, and now they're going up against La Salle. Abigail Maraño, the reigning MVP, and of course the captain of the Lady Spikers, will spearhead this team today, who are looking good after their opening day loss, Mosey. They lost in their opening game against UST, but they have looked sharp in the last 3 games.
That is true. In fact, in the last game, they have shown us once again that they are a very dominant team. And, you know, boom, after that 5-setter against UST, no looking back for DLSU so far with 3 straight wins and gunning for their 4th.
And ito yung game against UE. You'll see the total domination with these teams. What has changed in your opinion after the UST game?
Well, I think DLSU parang wake-up call kaagad right away in the first game. They probably thought that it was going to be an easy tournament for them. Why? Because defending champion nga. But, ayan, wake-up call for them, and I think medyo nag-work naman in a good sense. Ngayon, 3 straight wins already. As you can see, the game against UE, look at the set numbers for UE. Really limited scores for UE in that game. That's why I said it was a show of dominance again, once again for DLSU. Ito yung pinaka-striking of all. 18 spikes only for the Lady Warriors against that game against DLSU. Yun yung maganda din eh. They were able to spike more and they limited the opponent. So it's obviously defense and offense for the LSU in that game.
There's no doubt about the weapons of this team. It's what they have done defensively the last 3 games. I think you hit the nail on the head. And imagine the scores. Hindi man lang lumampas ng 15 ang UE in that last game against La Salle. And at the forefront of that defense is the 3rd best blocker, which is kind of misleading when you say third best blocker. Eto si Mika Reyes. Some people might say third best lang. But you have to remember that they are a team full of good blockers. Michelle Gumabao is there. Abigail Maranyo is there. And Mika Reyes, also the second-year player, is at the forefront of that Stonewall defense.
Well, in fact, they're the best blocking team
They
so
are.
far in the tournament. And tama ka eh, marami kasi sa kanila, maraming players ang really blocking well. Well, it starts with a good defensive pattern coming from Coach Camille, of course.
And she's also second best in serving. She's ninth best in scoring. So she is slowly evolving into an all-around player, and only on her second year, etong si Mika Reyes. A lot of potential for her.
Well, you know, playing a notch higher itong si Mika Reyes, and we all expected that. Lalo
Yes.
na ako, I really
Correct.
expected her to become one of the best.
All right, and she sat down with the third member of our broadcast team, Billy Capistrano. Let's listen to that interview.
Hi Mika, so alam naman natin na NU is a tough contender. Now, ano yung mga sinabi ni Coach na dapat niyong gawin in today's game?
Sabi ni Coach, since alam naman nating malaki sila and nakaka-block sila, coverage lang palagi and i-avoid ibigay sa libero since nakaka-receive talaga sila maganda. Yun lang.
Thank you Mika, good luck mamaya. Back to you, Boom.
Mika Reyes obviously will be the center of attraction for the defending champions, the two-time defending champions today. And it's interesting, we mentioned this in the last game that we did, Mosey. They're going up against probably the team that can match up in terms of the height.
Well, tama
Right?
kasi. I think ito yung dalawang tallest team so far in season 75. And yun din eh, yung blocking department din ang biggest advantage nitong NU. So, let's see now how they will pair up. In fact, they're the second best blocking team. Number 1 and number 2 tayo sa blocking. Why? We put emphasis on that because of the defense. Siyempre, the defense will be playing important role in today's game.
Two tallest teams in the league. My question to you, Mosey, as you look at the highlights of this loss by National University against Ateneos, how do you bounce back from a loss like that? Emotional, crowd was into it, and it was against a team that you could have beaten because you were up 2-0.
Well, you know, again, it's a learning process for NU. Now, what's going for them is individually, they really have good players. And you like that.
Yes.
That's the foundation of it all. As you can see in the scores, already NU up by 2 sets. And ang haba pa nung 2
Second.
sets na yun with yung second set going to 30-32. And on the third and fourth set, binigyan nila ng konting momentum ang Ateneo. And you don't want them getting that. Yung mga teams on, well, nothing to take against yung mga nasa lower portion of our standing, pero yung mga strong teams, you
Yes.
don't give them momentum.
Yes.
Kahit konti, you do
Right.
not give them. So, those are the little things that NU has to learn.
And then you see the numbers almost even. And even in blocks, doon sila nakalabang dahil yun nga ang strength nila, ano? Pero yung opponent's errors talaga, lalo na sa third, fourth, and fifth set, Mosey, doon talaga bumigay.
That is right. And again, yun nga, tama ka doon, end game. It all mattered in the end game. And the maturity of Ateneo just showed towards the end. And I guess itong NU with games like this, sila rin maagang magmamature. And with really good players, they will learn a lot and learn fast.
Yes, Myla Pablo, very young, learning along the way. Dindin Santiago becoming the leader of this team. But Jen Reyes is at the forefront of their floor defense. We've been praising this girl this last couple of years, Mosey. You said she's a veteran already. She's seen it all. She's been part of the team when they were down in the dumps. And now that they're being mentioned alongside, the Ateneos, the LaSalles, she's still there. She's still doing her thing.
Well, you know, we were talking about foundation. Jen Reyes is really the foundation of the Lady Bulldogs. Why? Because they're able to capitalize on her good receptions. League best. League best. So, they were able to capitalize on that. Again, because they have really good spikers in the team. So, yun na lang yung mga end-game situations, tight situations that they need to follow.
That's right. And Apple David sat down with Jen Reyes to talk about that emotional loss against Ateneo the last time out. Apple?
last game nyo against Ateneo, nakuha nyo agad yung first 2 sets, pero yung tatlo sa Ateneo. Ano masasabi mo sa heartbreaking loss?
Well, nung third set kasi, nag-overconfidence kami. And nandun yung mental lapses ng mga teammates ko, pati ako. Tapos, yung lack of experience po. Talagang pinuprove naman namin.
Ngayon na you're up against Lasal, ano sa tingin mo yung dapat nyo gawin para hindi na maulit yung nangyari last?
Yung game plan po namin for today is yung dinoble pa po namin yung defense namin. Talaga yung nag-focus po kami ngayon sa laro na to.
So good luck sa game, amen. Thank you. Back to you, Boo.
Thank you, Apple. Parang inulit lang niya yung sinabi niyo, Mosey, which means she understands what went wrong in that Ateneo game.
That's right. And si Jen Reyes can just do so much. Kasi libero siya.
That's
Diba?
right.
It's going to be
Correct.
up to the spikers and the setters to do the job. Yung mga closing out.
Mental lapses, di ba? Sabi niya, let's see if they have corrected that. It's going to be tough against the two-time defending champion led by Coach Ramil De Jesus, who will go up against Coach Francis Vicente. After these short reminders, we'll be back here at the arena in San Juan for the game between NU and PLSU.
UAAP Season 75 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Women's Volleyball Tournament.
Officiating this match, first referee, Romulo Reforzado, national referee. Our second referee, Fernando Velarde, national referee. Now let's meet the protagonists for match number 18. First, the defending champions, De La Salle Ladies Spikers. Number 1, Rita Esperanza. Number 17, Wedge 2. Number 2, team captain, Abigail Marano. Number 7, Michelle Gomabao. Number 8, Ara Gana. Number 3, Mika Reyes. Their libero, number 5, Liz Gohig. And the Lady Spikers head coach, Ramil De Jesus. And now, starting for this year's UAAP host, the National University Lady Bulldogs. Number 6, Cookie Saliban. Number 11, Myla Pablo. Number 14, Andrea Marzan. Number 8, Kai Nepomuceno. Number 9, Aiko Sweet Murdas. The team captain, number 16, Vincent Santiago. And their libero, number 12, Jen Reyes. And coach of the Lady Bulldogs, Francis Vicente.
So Andrea Marzan will start for the Lady Bulldogs today. Obviously, we'll try to match height for height today. The two tallest teams to finish off the season or the year 2012. We resume volleyball action in January 5, if I'm not mistaken. That is a Saturday. But this will be the game that will end the year for women's volleyball in the UAAP, and it can be explosive. It will depend on how NU, I believe, will react from that loss against Ateneo.
But you know, Boom, looking at them, yung percent, no? Because they're both tall teams, you kind of parang feel na this will be a long game.
Maraming jousts, maraming rallies.
Let's see, yun na nga eh. It's
Handa
really
ka
the
ba?
game plan.
Handa ka ba?
Di ba masyadong traffic. But then, you know, it's going to boil down to the game plan and the execution of the game plan.
3-game winning streak for LaSalle. NU is 2-2. Learning a lot of lessons to try to be in the elite, meaning at least to be contending in the playoffs. Yun yung, syempre, yung immediate goal. Everybody wants to go to the championship, there's no question. But the immediate goal, of course, is for them to make it to the Final Four and to make an impact in the Final Four. Because there are some teams who make it to the Final Four, but, exit unceremoniously, di ba?
That's right. They just parang barely make it.
Correct.
Pero, but this year, you have a lot of strong teams. You have a lot of contenders, so which really makes it more exciting.
And NU is now being obviously mentioned in these high-level games, which you would never do 4 years ago. But obviously now, with the recruitment that they've done, they're now here competing with the best. Billy Capistrano joins us from the DLSU side. Let's listen in.
Boom, it is a big game for the Lady Spikers, and they are out to prove that they truly are a force to be reckoned with. Now, according to the coaching staff in today's game, they are going to focus on blocking, seeing as NU is a small team. Today, we will see the same style of play from the girls, but they are going to adjust a bit to counter NU's strength. I got the chance to talk to team captain Abby Maraño, and according to her, they are not nervous at all. Kahit na gaano kadikdikan ang laban, ay lalaban pa rin sila hanggang sa dulo. She further added, hindi sila pwedeng kabahan dahil pag ginawa nila ito, mawawala ang tiwala nila sa team. Boom.
Thank you very much, Billy. Reporting from the defending champion side.
Well, Abby Maraño, definitely, I don't think kakabahan pa yan. Even in her first year, she kind of looked like that she has played so much volleyball games.
Matibay, matibay tignan. Urdas. And there, blocked, rejected at the net. We're going to see a lot of that from both these teams today. Let's check in with Apple David from the National U side.
You know what, Women Mosey, in the dugout before the game, the Lady Bulldogs were in high spirits. They were very energetic, and some were even practicing their dance moves. It goes to show how positive and excited they are in today's game. Despite their sorry loss against Ateneo, where according to them, the girls, the crowd of the opposing team really got the best of them. Now they're more than ready to bounce back. They've talked to each other, saying that they have to maintain focus, not be intimidated by the crowd, and just play their game. As for the game plan, Coach Francis said that the Lady Bulldogs have to tighten up on defense dahil matatangkad at manlikse ang Lady Spikers. Sabi pa ni Coach, kailangan maging sundalo kayo. Laging handa sa mga bala na dadating, huwag iwasan kundi talagin. The Lady Bulldogs are out to prove that they have the killer instinct to win the game. Women Mosey.
Thank you very much, Apple. Well, that whole being bothered by the crowd, kasama na yan sa laban. Lalo na pagka umaangat ka ng level ng laro, mas kakantsawan ka ng crowd. Kasi dati, na medyo 8th place, 7th place ka, the crowd will only cheer for their team and not cheer for the other team. But when you're competing already, Mosey, when the crowd is really going at you, not only that, social media, and they have to be able to either not read it, or two, be not sensitive about what they read about themselves or about what is said.
Better nga not to read.
Correct.
Yun yung better choice.
Because the people that you listen to are really your coaches, diba?
Yeah, para focus.
Oo.
And you want to remain positive most of the time. Hindi mo maalis yung negativity when you lose or yun na nga, when you hear the crowd. But it's all part of the game.
Yep. And some people think they know the players when they watch them on TV. They see medyo nandyan yung angas or kunwari hindi or masyadong mabait o ganyan. Hindi natin alam. We really don't know them. We have to take them into context in the volleyball game. Maangas sila dahil yan ang hinihingi ng coach nila.
That's right.
Diba?
Ng laro.
Oo,
diba?
ng laro. Tama.
Oo, dahil minsan yung kalaban mo, ganun diba? Meron ding angas. So, you just have to follow and assert yourselves.
It doesn't mean necessarily na mayayabang sila. Ang mabait nitong mga kasama natin dito sa Liga, Mosey. Such sweet girls who are just trying to play the game. But just to finish off Apple's report earlier, they start now getting affected because the crowd is getting into it. And that's really, I say, that's a positive sign na pinapansin na kayo, na alam nilang kinatatakutan kayo, or hindi man kinatatakutan, pinaghahandaan.
Yes, and na-threat kayo.
Yun,
diba?
threat, exactly. All right, now it is Lasal getting into the technical timeout with a 3-point lead. Let's get into a Kit Kat break. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Volleyball Central at the arena in San Juan. You know, these volleyball players also have become so popular. As you know, Mosey,
Sobra.
pag tapos na yung mga laro nila, when they hang around, people always ask for their autographs. Now, I see some of the Ateneo players are up there, and some of the security of the venue are up there with them just in case things get out of hand, because yung mga fans nagpapa-picture sa kanila, nagpapa-autograph, and they've become such celebrities. These players from LaSalle, from Ateneo, from NU, and of course from UST.
I'm just so happy for volleyball.
Yeah.
Ito talaga, this is what we wanted. And, well, Mika Reyes on that middle hit stops us from Cuento as we look at this once again.
Perfect.
Late yung yung blocking ng NU. And you cannot do that when you have Mika Reyes on the other side. Oh, that's going to be a long one. Well, kanina pa, no, since from the start, you can see ang daming spiking errors. But you know why? Because now they're trying to risk it.
Yeah.
Oh, both
Yeah.
teams from both teams. Alam nila na may matatangkad na blockers. So ngayon, they try to go for angles. They try to go for check balls.
Overset. Nepomuceno goes to Myla Pablo. Hits the net. She saves that attack and gets a point. 7 serving 9. That girl who scored 21 points against Ateneo had a little battle going on with a lot of the Ateneo players there, and obviously she got the brunt also of some of the comments. But you know, you gotta give it to her for being competitive and not sinking in the attention or the pressure of playing in the highly watched and highly anticipated games.
Well, again, tama ka dun, ano? When people start to notice you, ibig sabihin, you're doing something,
Yeah.
di ba?
And she's had an incredible 4 games so far, even in the losses. Talking about Myla Pablo. And you gotta be happy just for the school, Mosey, because we never really talked about National U in this context since last year lang medyo, or the last 2
Dark
years.
horse,
Oh.
di ba? We knew that they were in a rebuilding process,
Yes.
and we kind of expected things last year, but it did fall. So this year, ito yun eh. This is what we kind of expected
Yeah.
last year. It's finally coming into place, di ba? Even yung players nila, I think this is a really good bunch.
Yep. It's a great attack from Dindin Santiago. Gumamo unable to handle it. So the lead still stays at 3. Statuesque players today here at the arena in San Juan. As Cookie Saliban, the now setter for National U, as Ivy Perez is down with the dislocated thumb. So she'll be out for the first round at least. That is the word. Even in the last game against Ateneo, she wasn't there anymore. Saliban, Pablo saves it. Jen Reyes, as always, puts it on the other side. They set up Wrench 2. Pablo.
Oh, and
They're
that's
asking
good.
for a check ball?
Yes.
No.
Trying to ask for a check. No goal. So, Coach Francis is letting it fly.
Parang umiba yung nang bahagya yung direksyon ng bola from that angle. From that angle. Again, tayo, Mosey, we have the benefit of the slow-mo. Marzan, single block. Cannot work against Michelle Gumabao.
We know Michelle Gumamo, another powerful hitter coming from DLSU. Matagal na yan eh.
Yep.
You know, in high percentage.
Mamagana ang abante dito ng DLSU. Nice serve by Esperanza, but even a better dig by Reyes, which led to this. Reyes keeps it up. Santiago from the back line. Underhand set to Chu. Delayed by the block. There's a net violation on NU. So Dadang will be dispatched by Coach Francis to replace Marzan. Dadang is the usual starter for National U. But Coach Francis decided to put Marzan as the starter today to match the height. Esperanza again. Nepomucenos in the front line. She was a little bit underneath that ball.
Well, that was a good combination play. It's just that not enough spin on that spike by Nepomuceno.
7 points. Hindi na nag-timeout si Coach Francis because we are on the verge of the second technical timeout. Abigail Maraño continues to holler at the net.
Service error on Esperanza, but still up by 6 in this first set.
So Myla Pablo now serving. She also returns the favor. So that means second technical timeout. LaSalle in the lead as we get into a Kit Kat break. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. 16-9 courtesy of DLSU so far in the first set of this game between National U and DLSU. Phil Kinglet, as we mentioned, in the middle of that crowd of Ateneans, victorious earlier today against the UP Lady Maroons. The rest of the players are there, some of the students, and if you look up, security.
Just making sure.
So DLSU serving here, 16 serving 9.
Demicilio to serve for Coach Ramil.
Urdas. Naabot pa, no, ni Gumabaw. And there you go. The, sabi nga na, dose of your own medicine.
Yep, this time Gumabaw blocked. 2 blockers for Gumabaw on that hit. So, NU gets a point.
Adang serving now. Esperanza. Another net error.
Nepomuceno with that net violation.
Cheap
NU
points.
should really be careful with their errors. Parang very tentative yung movements
Medyo,
ng
no?
Lady Bulldogs so far in this first set.
Yun nga yung sinasabi natin. How will they respond to that loss? Kasi alam natin sa sports, Mosey, you know, sometimes it really demoralizes a group. And sometimes it's so hard to recover. And then there are teams or individuals who recover quickly, or quicker rather. Speaking of recovering, they're down 8 here. Coach Francis doesn't like it.
Lahat sila nakakalat na ng ganon. Yung gitna butas. Huwag basta hataw na hataw, gamitin nyo to. Yung gitna nakabukas, oh. Anong dapat nyong gawin? Lagay nyo sa gitna, drop ball. Tara, huwag kayong manahimik tuloy. Hindi pa tapos yan. Okay? Wala na akong timeout. Naubos na, ha? Naubos na. Gawan nyo ng paraan na. Cookie, gamitin mo yung gitna. Nasaan?
That's his second timeout here in the set. Napansin niya, it's either they get blocked or there are hitting errors. So, gusto naman niya maghanap ng mga konting diskarte, mga konting hulog.
Yun yung mga kailangan i-address ng Lady Bulldogs. If the game plan is not working, how will you adjust?
You know, speaking of game plans and adjusting, the benefit of having a game that you saw, and we had the pleasure of doing, Mosey, sila pa nalaglagan dito na aksidente, of that NU Ateneo game, is that if you're LaSalle, you watch that game. There were 2 replays of that game too, on balls. Kahapon pinalabas nila at pati nung
The night after.
after the game. So if you're LaSalle, you were ready. You were, because you
can
saw
pinpoint
NU at its best.
What went wrong.
Yes, And right now, the first set is showing, Mosey, na parang pinaghandaan nila ng gusto.
Yes, and you can see that NU is at a loss.
At a loss, yes.
Diba, yung last point was just another gimme with that rotational error.
There's another one in front of Myla and Dindin. An 11-point lead. Sabi nga ni Abigail, di sila kinakabahan. They do look like it.
Alam pala, ba't nagkakamali kayo sa pwesto? Okay, ganito. Mag-receive kayo ng maayos. Ulitin ko ulit. Gamitin mo yung gitna mo, hindi puro open. Walang hang-ups. Gamitin mo yung open. Sundin mo yung instruction ko, ha?
Well, that timeout said it all, Mosey.
Yung execution once again, diba? Yun yung nagmamatter because even if you have a game plan and you don't execute it,
Yes.
so
You're right.
sayang lang.
Sails out. (21-11) is our score. As we have Kai Nepomuceno, the 7th best scorer in the league. And Coach Francis really still, even in terms of the formation, is very disappointed. And that's why nagkagulo sila sa formation eh.
Yeah, and look at that last play. Boom. Look at this. You had Dindin Santiago there. You had Urdas there. But hindi man lang na-check or na-touch yung bola ni Gumabaw. So, again, they were not in the right position.
Lusot, no? Lusot na lusot yung bola. Jenny Reyes just judging this ball very well.
Very well. So, at the end of, on Jen's part, she's just doing her job. Ang problema talaga is how they can execute their offense.
Sabi mo nga, yung comment mo nga after the interview with Apple David as they return the favor from the service line. She can only do so much because she's just a libero. I say just because I'm not degrading that position. That position is incredibly important. What I'm saying is just
Limited lang.
limited yung function,
Yeah.
especially offensively. Very tentative on the receive, Mosey. So a free ball for LaSalle to get them into set point. Chance here for NU though. Pablo.
Another long spike.
I'm worried about her, Mosey, that she might lose a little bit of confidence after that last game and after all the brouhaha after the last game.
Well, as you can see, tinatry niyang ngayon na subdued yung, di ba? Yung
Laro
mga
niya.
laro niya. And even yung siguro yung the way she, yung spirit, di ba? Yung paglalaro niya. Pero it's not working for her.
'Cause it's not her.
Yep.
There's a psychology behind all of this, and right now it's not working for National U. Oh, great take by Ortas. Balik kay Pablo. Ayun, no? Walang confidence.
Hit, diba?
You see that reaction. No confidence whatsoever. Her body language is not looking good right now. She has to snap out of whatever is bugging her mentally. Milo Pablo and the rest of National U go down and are only able to produce 12 points in the first set. Let's see how they respond in set number 2. For the year 2012 for women's volleyball. Right now, set 1 highlights are what you're seeing on your screens. Most of them belonging to LaSalle. Remember in our pregame, Mosey, when we talked about LaSalle and the UE, it was 25-13, 25-14, and 25-15. Ito, 25-12.
Yep. Very low score for National Bulldogs. Sinasabi nga natin lagi, mukhang ngang NU ang dark horse this year. But in that first set, parang absent. Parang nandito lang sa venue. Pero hindi masyadong naglaro. It was a totally different NU. When they came inside the court, I thought it was their parang joyful and talagang in the mood self, no? But eventually, para after a few points, nag-die down and look at the attacks also of DLSU matching the NU Lady Bulldogs with 5. But look at the errors.
Oh,
Just
wow.
too many. It's giving 16 points to DLSU. They had to work for just a few more points, 9 points in fact, to win the set. So, naging very easy.
And their errors are out of lack of concentration.
Yes, a
di ba?
lack of focus totally. Kasi, like, from the serve, diba? Naktitinginan lang sila.
Correct.
Jen Reyes was there, but you know, she, again, limited lang ang pwedeng
Function,
gawin ni,
no?
limited function for Jen Reyes. And yung nagkaroon pa sila ng rotation error, which is, you know, these are the usual 6 that you see inside the court. How can you have that? So, yun yung big factor doon. Must be yung lack of focus in this game. So, let's see if they can recover in this second set.
Lack of focus, and right now I see lack of joy.
Yun eh.
Mosey.
This is naging yun na yung brand of play ng NU. When they're playing happy volleyball, they're doing well.
Correct. Mika Reyes with a thundering attack. Oh, sorry, thundering block on Myla Pablo.
That was totally sent
Wow.
back.
You think the LaSalle players talked about her too?
Siguro
In a way,
malamang.
di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi alam nila, gumagawa ng
yeah.
21 points, di ba? The other day, 23 points. So, kumbaga sa
Sa scouting report
Scouting report, tama.
Sa scouting report lang, way up there na yan.
This is where I feel Dindin Santiago has to assert herself, not only offensively, but really getting her team together. You're the captain.
That's right.
You've got to, you know, get this team together.
That's right. Siya yung pwede. She can lead this team.
2 serving 1. Let's check in with Apple David.
Most of the huddles of Coach Francis were addressed to their setter, Kuki Salibad. He wants her to show more variety with their sets and to utilize their spikers more efficiently. He doesn't want his players to play safe. They have to gamble, create, and kill the ball. Another problem for NU is their rotation errors. Hindi nila alam kung saan sila nakapwesto, and as a result, hindi sila makareceive ng maayos. Lastly, Coach Francis told the Lady Bulldogs, do not be afraid. Ilabas pa yung tapang at angas sa laro. Boom and Mosey.
Lagi nyo naririnig yung mga ganyang salita na para sa mga baguhang nanonood ng volleyball, eh baka isipan ng negatibo. Pero kasama po sa larong volleyball yan. Galang is checked. Chance for LaSalle here. They go back to Ara.
Oh, smart play there from LaSalle. Galang going to that empty spot on the side of the Lady Bulldogs.
Just adjusting at the right moment. Taking a little peek. Looking at Mika Reyes. Galang again. Goes to the other side. Salibad. To Urdas. And the blocking of LaSalle has either been a source of points or at least delaying the ball so that they can set for themselves. Fake play. And the combination works. Bumabaw finishing that one off.
Beautiful combination play coming from DLSU. Look at this once again. From the back set, Gumabaw, in spite of 2 blockers, gets that point.
The Bulacan native. May interview pala natin kanina, si Jen at saka si Mika, parehong taga Bulacan. Ayan, nagkabigayan doon. Jen Reyes and Mika Reyes.
Oh.
How strange is that? They're both from Bulacan. Salibad opens up to Urdas again, and again the door was shut by Gumabaw and Maranyo. Maranyo being the #1 blocker of the league. Gumabaw 4th best in the league, and they collaborate for that ball. Let's check in with Billy Capistrano now.
During one of the huddles, the girls were talking about attitude and how they have to give it their all in today's game. Mahirap na kalaban ng NU pero wag tayong susuko. Sabi pa nila, bawal daw magpadala sa emosyon, so they always have to keep their end goal in mind, which is to win this game. Ipaparating daw talaga nila sa NU na kayang-kaya nila. Now, Coach Ramil reminded the girls to be sure of their actions. Bawal maging sa ginagawa para consistent tayo all the way. Women Mosey.
Thank you very much, Billy.
Thanks, Billy. And see, again, Coach Rabiel, I think, wants to get back on track dun sa yung dominating LaSalle team that they were from last year, from last season, and the defending champion that they are. Diba? So, ano yun eh, sa volleyball kasi, di ba, once you enter, parang ganito yung nangyayari ngayon sa NU eh. They're in awe with LaSalle. They're not intimidation factor right away from the start. So, I think yan yung gustong makita talaga ni Coach Ramil with the DLSU, with his team.
Overreaching. Violation for LaSalle. Part of it also is that, again, we always say this, some of the teams have really just gotten better too. So if you're the defending champion, it gets harder and harder every year because you become the benchmark, you become the peg, so to speak, the template. They have to recruit players to beat you, to get over you. And in the process, it becomes harder for you also. But that's part of sports, di ba? It's the challenge. Hindi naman pwede na lagi na lang in cruise control ka. Santiago, medyo wide on that attack. Yes, Mozi.
That thing, yung all eyes on you, yung competition na yan, makes it more exciting, di ba? For the audience, for the people watching volleyball, or for whatever sport.
And you, Mozi, you would know that, your son would know that, you welcome it. That people are after you. Diba? You welcome that competitive atmosphere.
And you want that challenge that you work harder and harder each and every year. And ang importante din is that you realize that the other teams are really getting better.
Yes.
Diba?
Recruitment-wise, skills-wise, coaching-wise, playing-wise.
Dapat acknowledged kasi. Otherwise, yan, overconfidence na yan.
Check ball. So a point to Maranyo and a point to LaSalle. But Coach Ramil was not happy about that play. It was actually a misset pa ng konti. But Esperanza stayed on the floor. Fajardo still no sight of her. Esperanza, when she's steady, she will stay there. And Pablo with a missed reception as we head into a Kit Kat break. Get ready for what's next. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. A Wednesday crowd here at the arena in San Juan. We call it Volleyball Central. LaSalle fans in attendance. I'm sure a lot of students, regardless of school, have gone into their Christmas break. Some of them are winding down. Some of them are experiencing exams. Remember, makita-kita tayo January 5 when we resume action.
Tayo may Christmas break, pero most of these athletes, wala. Yung players
Mga 2-3 days lang, ano? Sabi nga ni, nakausap ko si Mayat sa Panta ng Adamson, hindi raw sila makawala sa kanilang pagkain. Dahil meron pang iniisip na competition. Wenchu, that ball rolls over to the other side. We have not seen, and that's a good sign, Nepomuceno and Santiago. We have not seen 2 or 3 consecutive clean attacks from National University, which we saw in the first 2 sets at least against Ateneo.
That's right. And again, they're not in their groove, not yet in their groove. But let's see from that offensive block, baka naman they can get something out of that.
Huwag sila maghintay ng matagal masyado, Mozi, dahil...
Mukhang nagmamadali ang DLS.
Oo, dahil oo nga. Parang gusto na nila mag-break. So we go. 9 serving 7. Former School of the Holy Spirit standout, Michelle Gumabao. With the help of the tape of the net, that's Urdas getting the point.
So at least we can see some offense coming from the Lady Bulldogs. In Santiago and now Urdas.
So she serves 8 serving 9. Maranyo asking for it. That should get Pablo going.
Yes, I would think so. You can see her from the block that she angled her body for that offensive block. You know, pinalik where nobody was home.
Her reaction is still not her natural yet, though, but might be on her way. Service error though. 3 point again for LaSalle as the second year Mika Reyes has come back in. You're looking at Wench Chu this time. Playing one this year na lang. Here for LaSalle. Salibad, Santiago was on top of that ball, but LaSalle able to keep it alive. Salibad trying to go for the second ball. Chu down the line is wide. No check.
Chu risking that one, wanting to go down the line. No go.
Vasilio comes back in for Wench Chu. Some very interesting names when you talk about these players.
Pinahihirapan tayo ng tono. Victonara. Mga ano yun eh, siguro mga combination name.
Lucep.
Diba?
Lucep.
Oo, Lucep.
Giselle Wench. Iwan ko na sa yung Vasilio, Mosi. Who is on deck serving 11, serving 10.
Sige, mga mamaya na. Sindayeli.
Santiago. Also not her normal self so far here.
Well, in fact, that she should be the one to really lead the way for her teammates.
Yeah, I think she really should pump up some energy into this team if they want to compete against the defending champs. Overset, and Aragalan goes over.
Well, I think kasi yung pumping up really came from Pablo, no? Don't you think?
Yep.
Yung
Natural sa
when
kanya eh.
Oo eh. Now she's trying to downplay everything. Sumasama yung laro eh.
Tama.
Downplay, di ba?
All right. Some players get their energy from that.
Kailangan para kasi Ian grandstander ka.
At walang pakialam sa reaksyon ng tao.
Kahit akala niya para sa kanya, kahit buna, yung nag-grandstand pa rin siya. So, positivity.
Fajardo is now set to come in for Nika Esperanza. And she will go to the service line. Nag-abot pa ba sila ng high school ni Dindin Santiago?
Yes.
Nag-abot sila, di ba?
Ni Eliza.
Talking about Kim Fajardo and Eliza Valdez, of course.
I think si Kim and Dindin are batchmates.
Did you see that?
Yep.
Triple block.
Total denial. Look at this one
Oh, look
again.
at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. I hope somebody got a picture of that. Because
Ang
that's
hirap
perfect.
Yep. Perfect timing for the three athletes.
14 serving 11 now. National U lost the first set. Look at Jen diving and still able to give it to the setter at the right spot. Reyes on the tip. Pablo saving it. Kaya lang, nanakawan sila.
For second ball return. Binigay sa kalaban na sa gift.
And now, Coach Francis gambles as he puts in Carmina Ganon and takes out Myla Pablo, who has not come out of the game in the last 2 games for National U. I think he sees what we see, Mosey. Obviously, Francis, you know, the intelligent volleyball mind himself. Kaya sabi mo sa akin, magkakabatch sila dito nila Commissioner.
Oo, si Oti, itong si Coach Ramil, and si Coach Francis.
Sige, pag-usapan natin yan maya-maya. KitKat break muna tayo. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a KitKat. The Cruz sisters here in attendance at the arena in San Juan. Finals MVP. Former captain.
Supporting the other sister.
Still plays. Cian Cruz. The rookie. It looks like it. She looks like, well, she looks very young.
Twins yata yan.
Yes. Ang twin niya si Camille.
Camille.
Tama.
Yeah.
Unfortunately got injured, remember, last year?
Oo. At talagang very unfortunate. But mga bata pa yan. They will recover right away. And soon, meron na tayong twins inside. Diba?
That would be nice.
Yes.
That would be really nice. Here's Carmina Aganon na pumasok kanina lamang para kay Myla Pablo. Abante ng 4 ang De La Salle University. Ito na naman, medyo mali-mali na naman. Uy, tumama ng linya.
Ordaz getting the line on that last play.
Serving 16 here. La Salle ahead, 1 set. Gumabaw.
Oh, easily. Gumaba once again. So textbook, but so effective. And it's so effective. Look at this. Nakita niya, huli na yung isang blocker. Got that angle. Got the point.
You know, I'm trying to watch Ara Galang receive here. She has a certain calmness about her when she receives serves or even pag pinaluan siya. And I'm looking at the numbers. She is in the top 10. She's 7th best. She has a certain control about her in her receives.
Well, you know, when you receive the ball, sabi nga nung iba, kailangan yung hindi, yung medyo OA, you have that body language, yung body formation.
Sorry, Mosey got distracted by that drill of a spike. Look at this.
Why not? Look at this.
Ito yung angulo. Ito yung dik-dik ng bola. Almost a front line.
Great angle there.
The athlete at work. 18-14. Let's listen to NU.
Tinatapatan ng middle yung cross-court attack. Okay, ikaw yung tumapat doon sa bola. Tapatan mo yung bola. Okay? Ahabol si Dindin. Kung nakatapat kayo doon, walang magiging problema. Okay? Ito, tsaka ito nasa harap. Anong dapat mong gamitin mo ito. Okay? Gamitin mo. Lahat ng tao doon sa gitna, puro malalaki. Okay? Gumamit ka rin dito, gumamit ka rito. Pero mostly gagamitin mo ito. Okay? Sa harap. National.
Coach Francis trying to find something here.
To discuss their offense.
So here we go. This is the girl I was talking about earlier, Ara Galang. And this girl, I remember, Mosey, our conversation when we saw her as a rookie. Much talked about coming into the season 74. The one thing that I noticed is the comfort level in the game of volleyball. It looks like
Natural diba?
exactly.
Natural in this game. Pang ano but you can see her, tama kayo, sa defense, sa offense, yung reading of the game, it's just there Court sense, court, yung IQ, volleyball IQ, just very high at her age. And remember, she entered the collegiate level at 16.
Yep, from the Angeles University Foundation. La Salle pouring it on here. Offense and defense clicking for Coach Ramil.
Hirap didepensa pagka ganun galing kayo sa gitna as papunta sa labas. Hindi nyo makikita kung papasok yung bola o hindi. Kailanganin nyo ganun. Okay? So, tingnan nyo lang kung sino yung dapat bigyan ng bola sa kabila. Bandayan nyo yan. Okay? Okay, go.
Fourth consecutive, let's go! Hey!
Kalmadong-kalmado. Narinig mo yung sigaw ni Abigail doon. 4th consecutive. Looking for their 4th straight win are the Lady Spikers to get them to 4-1 before the Christmas break. Ateneo, of course, on top with a clean slate, 5-0.
So once again, nandito na sa situation wherein you don't want to give momentum to the Lady Bulldogs. So let's see again the show of dominance ng La Salle if it's going to come out in this game. Well, a slow reaction from Demicilio on that last play.
Exactly. Sa volleyball, your reflexes have to be really quick, especially in plays like that. Demicilio. Oh, touches the line.
It's just really way outside the court which took that hit. Pero just enough power to give that point
And
to
a rare
DLSU.
mistake by Jen Reyes. Mahirap na, borderline talaga yun eh. Good serve. And again, look at Jen. Look at Saliba. She didn't even have to move her feet.
That's what you like about Jen. Kaya yung hindi nahihirapan yung setters because she gives it to you. She hands it to you.
Yep. Yun na nga. Yun yung word dun. No? Hands it over to the setter.
Kaya si Coach Francis, kaya siya nagagalit because si Saliba does not give it to the quickers. Diba? You are given a perfect first ball. Bakit open ng open?
Okay,
That is
okay.
actually the case there.
Santiago sends it back. Domicilio. Santiago is there. Domicilio again. Oh, and again, it skips the line.
Everything going for DLSU at this point.
So it is Abigail Maraño's turn. 22 serving 16. One set ahead are the Lady Spikers. It's not good enough against LaSalle here. Those kinds of tips.
This is what you get when you give out almost a free ball to De La Salle. Ang dali. It's too easy.
General will check in for Ordaz from National University. That is Fatima General from Bicol.
You know, at this point now, I'm pretty sure they're missing Ivy Perez.
Yes.
Oh, and that goes really wide.
And sets up set point for LaSalle here. 24, serving 16. Boy, NU is getting hit bad here. They started off really well, and after 6-6, yung score, umiba na. Nung nag-8-6 yung LaSalle, umiba yung complexion bigla eh.
Well, LaSalle now, set point. A chance for them to get this one with the play. Oh,
Yeah, not
but
even.
They didn't have to.
Not even. Handed over by Tintin Santiago on a silver platter. Was the second set on a service error. So LaSalle going for its fourth straight win, up 2 sets to love. Back in a moment. On 25-12, 25-17, and there's a saying we use in anchoring that the score reflects the game. Sometimes kasi the score doesn't reflect it,
Yes,
diba?
yes.
Pero this one, the score does reflect the game right
That
now.
is so correct. That you can see the Lady Bulldogs, although they improved their score, it's not the score that we expected from them in this game. It's a totally different Lady Bulldogs we're seeing in the first 2 sets. And a lot of errors on their part. A lot of non-adjustments. And in spite of yung mga timeouts ni Coach Francis, parang yung girls, nakatingin lang eh. And it's not parang totally unfazed by what's happening. Yung mga faces nila, parang hindi game face today. And
Parang hindi galing sa talo,
yeah,
Mosi.
and that's why itong si Coach Francis keeps on sending in new players, trying to get that perfect combination, and yet wala pa rin.
Parang hindi galing sa talo itong
Na
National
yung what
University.
bounce back,
Yeah.
diba? And again, the Lady Bulldogs only 6 attack points so far, 11 for the Lady Spikers, and yung blocking nila, 1 lang for DLSU, and yung errors naman were At
Bumaba
least.
from 16 in the first set.
Madami pa rin. When you're up against DLS, syempre gusto mo yan minimize.
Yeah, but it's the overall energy.
Yes.
And-
Or lack of.
Or lack of, and lack of joy,
Uh-huh.
lack of spunk, lack of maybe even swagger for National University. But again, you know, they are trying to get to that level, and sometimes the road to that level is not at all smooth. As Fajardo now serves for LaSalle. And how much of it also, Mosey, is them not like playing at their best, but also LaSalle making them look bad right now?
Oh, yes. And I really think LaSalle is reading their offense well. Yung whatever offense they have, konti na nga lang. And LaSalle is, well, look at this. And the blocking of LaSalle is just amazing in this game.
No?
Today, it starts from that first line of defense, and it transcends to their offense.
You said they're the #1 blocking team, right?
Yeah.
LaSalle is 3 of the top 5 from De La Salle University.
Wow. So individually, nandiyan pa yung best blockers mo.
Yep. I'm talking about Maranyo, Reyes, and Gumabaw at #1, 3, and 4. Pablo finally finds a corner.
Myla Pablo, look at that, going down the line. Perfect corner, perfect spot.
The reaction of
Oh,
Santiago.
hindi.
Parang finally, we got a clean one. Let's see if they have any fight here in the third set as they give a free point again.
That's not going to help them.
Coach Francis shaking his head. And of course, going into a vacation, Mos, alam mo, gusto mo manalo eh, di ba?
Oh, yes.
Gusto mo yung feeling na manalo. Nice attack by Santiago. The first clean one from her.
And this is what Coach Francis has been telling
Yun na.
Sanibal. Yes. Go to the middle. Yaan mong i-challenge si Tintin. Yan mo rin siyang i-challenge niya yung blockers ng DLSU.
Fajardo underhands this one. It's a point for LaSalle.
Simple volleyball. Works well for Gumabaw. And of course, alam mo, what's good about LaSalle, yung parang they just followed kung ano yung game plan for today, and it worked for them.
And Ara Galang still looks like a kid
Yeah.
out there. She still does, even in her second year.
Parang yung grade school na natuto ng volleyball. Tapos, up to now, since it's working, ganyan pa rin. But when you see the numbers of
Oh, yeah.
Galang, you'll be surprised.
Great two-way player, too. Let's look at or check in with Apple David from National U.
Bumen Mosey, mukhang hindi na natutuwa si Coach Francis sa nilalaro ng Lady Bulldogs. Sabi pa niya sa kanila, hindi porket na-scorean tayo, susuko at yuyuko na lang kayo. Pawian nyo. Huwag kayo magalit sa sarili nyo pag nagkakamali kayo. Huwag mainit sa kalaban dahil nakakascore sila. Huwag nyo lalong i-down yung sarili nyo. Instead, smile and play on. Sabi pa ni Coach, ako nga nakangiti pa eh. Huwag nyo hintayin sumimangot at magalit ako. Coach Francis and even the players know that they're physically prepared for this game. Ang tanong na lang ni Coach, are you mentally prepared as well, Bumen Mosey?
And that's what it is. We've been saying it from the top of the coverage, middle of this coverage, and until now, it's still the same theme. It's a mental thing here that National U is going through.
And Gumabaw scores another one.
Michelle Gumabaw. From Zambales. Serving. 5 serving 3, catching the tape of the net.
Another service error coming from the Lady Spikers.
Let's go to Billy Capistrano this time.
Boom and Mosey, the Lady Spikers are banking on their championship experience to give them the right amount of confidence to defeat the Lady Bulldogs. Now, the girls also kept reminding each other na walang tigil daw sila today. Now, though Coach Ramil knows that the girls are working hard, he wants to see more out of them. Sa timeout daw, kapag nagbibigay siya ng instruction, yes na lang daw ng yes, pero hindi naman ginagawa sa court. He also reminded them to showcase their strengths, especially in serving. Ipakita niyo sa kanila ang lakas niyo. Boom and Mosey.
Sino ba yung coach na yun na, thank you Billy, nag-coach na yun ng isang huddle. Like, after the huddle, di ba, palakpak, bawi. Palakpak kayo ng palakpak, wala namang ginagawa dyan. Oh, Galang drills that one home.
Galang, look at that hit. She makes it look so easy.
You're right.
Look at this one.
Look at that approach.
Look at the flight. Yep.
Ooh, perfect form, and even the great Jen Reyes could not handle that one. Pictonara with a familiar floater of a serve. Back set.
Didit Santiago from the back row. Gets it to go. Well, yun lang eh. No? The points of Didit Santiago, yung mga spectacular points niya, has come far and
Yes,
no?
yes,
Parang
yes.
Kaya hindi niya ma-lead.
At ito na naman. Uy! Got the date. Gohing could not believe it. Apologizes to the bench. And National News surges ahead here. 7, serving 6. This is Aiko Urdas.
Sweet.
Sweet. Domicilios check. Great coverage by Maranyo.
Oh, that's
No
going
check.
to be a long one,
Oh,
and great judgment on the side of the Lady Bulldogs.
NU with a 2-point lead. Let's listen to LaSalle. Oh no, sorry. We get into our Kit Kat break as we get into a technical timeout. Get ready for what's next. After break, have a Kit Kat. Their team, they had a good ovation at the start of the game. But right now, they are in the lead by 2. 8, serving 6.
Badly needed set for the Lady Bulldogs. Hindi. Bigation na talaga. May konting kalungkutan sa bigation.
Yan ang iniiwasan dyan. Ayaw nilang dalhin yan sa susunod na taon. Urdas. Going. Great dig. Domicilio is checked again. 9-6. Biggest lead for NU all throughout this game as Wench Chu now is sent back by Coach Ramil.
Look at this block. NU, yun ang nawala sa kanila eh. You know, and again, they're the second best blocking team. So, binabayaan nila yung number 1.
Tindin diving for that dig. Pablo. Gohing sends it back, but beyond the antenna. Also the first clean hit for Myla Pablo. So now, Fajardo will sit down. Esperanza, their first choice setter, is back for LaSalle. Konting gana dito sa NU.
And last minute, buti nakita ni Coach Francis, mali na naman sana yung
Formation.
position. Oo.
Pablo pops it back up. Santiago from the back line. Gohing easily takes that one. Free ball for LaSalle, which may be dangerous.
Oh,
She saw it.
so easy. She knew where she wanted that ball. Look at the execution.
Alam na eh, dinala.
Bird's eye view eh.
Back set again. Chu. Ooh. Nepomuceno was there, but couldn't handle the Chu attack.
She tried to cover her face.
Yep. Too much velocity behind it too. As Reyes serves. Oh,
Free ball
free
to
ball
LaSalle.
agad. Chu makes the most of it too. Momentum of NU just killed. 3 straight points here by LaSalle.
Nagkaroon na ng konting momentum mga Lady Bulldogs in about 4 points. 4 straight points. Coming up 4 straight points. Pero itong LaSalle.
Mabol.
Again, show of character.
Second best server in the league is Mika Irene Reyes. It's out.
Well, risking it too much, wanted to go down the line.
She really looks tentative, Mosey. You have to feel for her. Again, you've played at this level, Mosey, so you know how it feels to not have or lose confidence every now and then.
Nakabuti na lang walang social network.
Meron nga, yun nga
Wala
yun.
yung buti ang dami, our time. So, ibang-iba ngayon.
Yes.
The players have to be tougher.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Hindi masyadong sensitive.
Yes. And it happened. And that's the, I said that in the UAP magazine. That's the UAP. The students, the fans of the schools are emotionally invested with their teams and their favorite players and will defend them to death.
Oh, yes.
That's how it is.
I know that too well.
Yeah. Me too. 11-all is our score. As LaSalle made a run here. And now it's Esperanza's turn. Good serve. Perfect dig. And a perfect set to Santiago. Just overpowering.
This is the game plan for, I think, for National U. They have been blocked so many times. Now they're trying to go to Dindin at the back row. So tama naman so far. But you cannot always give it to Dindin Santiago. And you cannot do that.
3 points.
Wins through now. On the line for the Lady Spikers.
Up 2 sets to love. See, that's what you're talking about. Jen, inihatid na yung bola kay Salibad eh.
And then she gives that not so nice set to Nepomuceno.
Oh,
Nepomuceno was already in her approach, and then you give a set away from the net.
Yan, yun ang nahanap ni Santiago.
Bird's eye view din eh. Pareho. And then, you know that LaSalle is ready. Why? When you have Dindin Santiago in front, laging triple block in the middle.
They go to Urdas. She winds up, tips it back. Was Michelle Gumabao. Santiago again. Too low this time.
Closer third set as LaSalle is up by a low point.
Maranyo now. As LaSalle down by 4 earlier, now up 1. Underneath the ball.
No spin at all. Urdas with ang dami nilang attack errors in this game. Just too many attack errors.
Nakailalim or malayo yung set. And it's highlighted by the fact that as Jen Reyes unable to calculate that, they've had some good receptions, just not able to translate it to good attack. Kit Kat break, get ready for what's next. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Sal ahead by 3 and ahead by 2 sets for the final game for the year 2012. We take our Christmas break. Some of the players still go back to their respective provinces if they have time, but a lot of them forego that because they have training.
And forgo all the parties. Hindi naman the parties, it's actually the food.
Eating.
Oo. Which is the best part of all of those parties.
Bigay nyo na lang sa amin. Willing na willing kami tumanggap.
Say na lang.
So, inaatake ni Maranyo yung si Jen Reyes. Ayun na naman, another attacking error.
Yep. mistiming it. Even from the approach alone,
Yes.
makikita mo eh.
Kasi nasa harap natin itong
Yes,
NU, Mozi.
yes.
So kita-kita natin dito. No?
Very tentative.
Just not the same team we saw 2 days ago. A few days ago. Again, another good reception. Alam mo, that's the third serve ni Maraño na papunta talaga kay Jenna na
Jen.
parang sina-challenge niya. Magaling ka pala. Parang ganyan, di ba? Ganyan yung laro minsan, di ba, Mozi?
Yep.
Jenna's done her job here. It's the rest of the crew. This girl has been quiet too, Mozi.
Yes, that's right. Yun nga eh. That's why I was asking you kanina, mukhang nanggagaling yata talaga kay Pablo. Yung energy, di ba, when they play.
Ooh,
Oh, and
it's out. Barely.
galang. That was very powerful, but it went wide. Alam mo, that's what you like about her. Very young, but look, risk taker
Tapang.
eh. Tapang lang talaga eh.
Kaya na pumuseno. Back set.
Just having a heyday din si Michelle Gumabaw.
Hitting practice.
Yes.
They call it hitting practice.
Not so flashy,
Yeah.
pero it's super effective.
Textbook nga, di ba?
Yes.
Sabi mo nga eh.
Okay? Tapatan mo na yung bola ng sineset ni Esperanza. Ang nangyari, hindi nyo tinatapatan eh. Tao ang tinatapatan ninyo. Mali yun. Bola dapat. Bola, tapatan nyo. Kasi yun yung papaluin ng object eh. Naintindihan? Kahit mag-body language pa ng ganyan niya, kung nakatapat kayo sa bola, walang mangyayari doon sa bola na yan. Naintindihan? Okay. Receive ha, receive. National.
The blocking is one of the strengths of National U, and it's not so evident here in this game.
Oh, yes. Parang nagpatalo ka agad eh. Parang they already acknowledged na, oh, yung kalaban is the #1 blocking team. Yun na yun.
LaSalle looking for its 4th straight win to stay behind 5-0 Ateneo. And those two teams will meet, I believe, January 12th. Santiago has started to score here in the third.
Well, she has been going for drop balls.
Yep.
So, yung variation na yun, mukhang effective for her so far. Kasi nga sabi ko kanina, she is so respected that when she's in the middle, ready na yung tatlong
Tatlo.
blockers for her.
Good serve. Galang unable to handle the serve. Esperanza with a good chase, but not good enough. Let's listen to Coach Ramil.
Di ba, sabi ko, ulitin ko. Hindi ka pakinig naman tayo eh. Ito na ngayon ang game na sinabi ko, ikaw yung nandito eh. Hindi ka bumlock, ano nandito. Binenta yung bola, hindi mo kinuha yung bola. Di ba? Sabi ko naman, di ibabagsak, double block natin, ibabagsak lang yung bola eh. Lumisim ngayon tayo, kailangan makapuntos tayo. Lumisim na maayos, start, bibigyan mo ng bola. Okay, go. Okay,
Huwag papayag! Hey!
Josie, you know Coach Ramil very well. Tell us about him as a player.
Well, alam mo, itong si Coach Ramil again, coming from FEU, magkakabatch yan. Or nakita-kita yan si Coach Francis. At itong ang ating head of our technical committee, si Oti Kamangyan.
Yes.
So, pare-parehong magagaling yan. Mga known names yan sa volleyball world. That's why siguro kahit ngayon, they're still here helping out volleyball. And si Coach Ramil has not only is he a good coach, but he understands the game very well. Even while he was playing.
Winning championships not only in college but in high school.
Yep. Libre Libre mo ako, coach. Hindi na pero totoo.
Scripted yun. Kasama sa aming pre-game conversation yun. Chu!
Oh!
She kind of like went up with a little bit of She blew wind prior to the approach. You see there, binueluhan talaga.
Bueneluhan talaga. Totoo. Ang ganda nung approach. Then she went for a little bit, a little angle.
She looks so fragile though when she walks around as a service ace on the whole of the NU defense.
Well, when LaSalle got hold of the lead again in
Oh,
the mid-portion
yep.
of this set, parang nawala na naman ng
Yes.
Lady Bulldogs.
The same happened in set number 2.
Oh, and a total miscue.
You know, Jen Reyes cannot go for the attack, right? At yun, sabi niya, usap. Kulang sila sa communication in that sequence right there.
Okay, magpapalit ako. This is a gamble, ha? Magpapalit ako ng tao. Lalabas ka muna. Magbablock ka, ha? Naintindihan, magbablock ka, ha? Saan ka po pwesto? Ha? Doon ka po pwesto, ha? Naintindihan? Okay? Mag-set ka ng maayos, ha? 3 spiker mo, ha? Tatlo, ha? Okay, sige. Yung dalawa,
Well, magpapalit ng tao si Coach Francis. That means Saliban will sit down. And the setting chores will go to their second setter, Vera Guillema. And Marzan, who started, also will come back. Nepomuceno and Saliban will sit down.
Talagang gamble on the part of Coach Francis.
Oh.
But ito na eh. This is it.
Wala na, 22.
Ito na, kung magagamble ka, ito na yun. This is the moment.
So it will be Guillema setting. And Guillema comes from the same high school where Abigail Maraño came from, which is Don Antonio de Suzuaregui Senior Memorial Academy. Mina Aganon. Reyes. Pablo and Dadang were there. This time Marzan and Dadang. Still alive. Oh, nobody behind Guillema.
And went so easily with off his hit. Look at this, getting that point. Ang ganda eh. And she knew where she wanted that ball.
So Mika Reyes, one of her specialties is the service.
Oh, that was a good back set.
Yep. Somebody touched the net, and it's a LaSalle. No, sorry, it's an NU player that did, which sets up match point, Mosey.
Just too many errors, Boom, in this entire game. And it's coming from everywhere. Diba? From the serve, from the net, and yung offense, diba? Ang daming offensive errors.
So no room for error as Kai Nepomuceno will come back. Guillema, Salibad will also come back for Marzan. Salibad will set here. Coach Francis.
Ubus na raw. Ubus na yung ano niya.
Having a laugh with our referees here.
Baka baka mag-substitute pa sa 24 niya.
And that will do it. How fitting, the captain, who during the huddle, screaming and shouting 4 straight, ended the match with an attack. 4 straight wins for LaSalle. They go up to 4-1. National University will go down to 2-3. 2 straight losses for them.
That's right, Boom. And parang hindi pa rin sila nakaka-recover from the previous loss entering this ballgame.
Well, I'll tell you this. You have the Christmas break to stew on it. Think about it. Well, we come back to wrap this baby up. To put the finishing touches of this game, 25-12, 25-17, 25-19. De La Salle, 4th straight win. Billy Capistrano is with our player of the game. Who is she, Billy?
Michelle, first of all, congratulations. Now we all know that NU is one of the teams to beat this season. Now, did you expect na matatalo niyo sila in just 3 sets?
So yun yung mindset namin na tinatak ni Coach sa utak namin na kaya namin talunin yung NU in just 3 sets. So yun yung, we practice that, we train for that, and yun yung pinaghandaan talaga namin for today. And hopefully, and we're grateful na nagawa namin.
So medyo mahaba yung Christmas break, no? So as a team, how will you be spending that Christmas break?
Konting break, konting Christmas, more training, and more preparation for the games next year.
Michelle, do you want to greet anyone?
Yeah, I would like to greet my family and everyone from our church, Christmas party, and the Office of Sports Development from LaSalle, and all our fans. That's all.
Thank you, Michelle. Congratulations again. Back to you, Boom.
Thank you, Billy. Maghahanda yan dahil alam nila it's just gonna get tougher next year. That short break, so you know they're gonna be back in training. But they go up 4-1. And LaSalle is right behind their arch rivals, their collegiate arch rivals.
That is correct. I think they're on the right track after that loss. Then again, show of dominance on the side of the Lady Spikers, which I'm sure Coach Ramil is smiling about, diba? And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year
Oh,
to
yes.
all.
To you and your family, Moji.
Yes, and to you too.
And
Boom.
all
And all the staff.
Yes, the staff and all our volleyball friends and viewers who continuously watch our games. And speaking of, I did say January 5 is the return. The UE Lady Warriors against the UST Tigresses. And the NU Lady Bulldogs, well, they have the chance to start the year right against a very tough and dangerous FEU Lady Tamaraos team. That will be January 5. That's Saturday, right here at Volleyball Central, the arena in San Juan. We also want to give a shout out, advance happy birthday to Ed Evaristo on the 22nd. And our director, Abed Ramos.
Oy, happy birthday!
On the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Happy birthday, Sir Ed and Direct Abed. And again, Mosi and the rest of our analysts and our anchors and our courtside reporters, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you from us here. For Mosi Ravena, Apple David, Billy Capistrano, I'm Boom Gonzalez, and of course, Direct Alneri, who is at the helm of this live and exclusive ABS-CBN Sports coverage. We'll see you next time here at Volleyball Central, the arena in San Juan, as we continue to set, smash, and spike our way through Season 75 of the UAB Women's Volleyball Competition.